Hi guys, I'm here today because I want to talk to you about toxins in your home. So I'm Jen. I'm the founder over at athomewithjen.com, and I'm not a doctor. So information in this presentation is for educational use only, and you should always be consulting a doctor for any medical needs. But what I am is a mom, and a mom that has spent way too many nights sipping wine and finding just about any video, article, book, or white paper I can get my hands on. My son, shown in this picture here, that was our trip to Pikes Peak, he has hypothyroidism, and we found out about 2 years ago he specifically has Hashimoto's, which means it's an autoimmune kind that attacks his thyroid. About 6 years ago, I found out that I have EOE, which is basically an autoimmune disease that attacks my esophagus. So, at about the same time I found out I had EOE, I also they sent my dad home to spend the rest of his time, whatever he had left, due to cancer. So, after not getting much answers from the doctors between me and my son, other than just adjust medications, I started doing research. And there is so much more that we can do for our bodies than just pop pills, and that starts with your home. So here's a short little video, and I want to go through why you need to get rid of toxins in your home, where toxins are hiding in your home, and how to switch them out. Also, I'm going to show you how you can get a great kit for half off, so stay tuned for that. So the average American uses about 25 gallons of toxic hazardous chemical products per year in their home. A major portion of these can be found in household cleaning products. And the average person also applies about 300 chemicals to their body every single day, and 80 of those chemicals before breakfast. Most of these are from 4 things: soap, makeup, shampoo, and hair care. The biggest pollutants in our home are fabric softener, dryer sheets, air freshener plugins, and candles. You are literally poisoning your family every day with the stuff that you can't pronounce in your home, like that bright blue dish soap, the cleaner you use for your kitchen counters, processed food, and more. Health and safety data only exists for 15% of all chemicals out there, even though so many are known to cause asthma or endocrine disruptions. So I'm going to touch on a few scary statistics about chemicals in your home. So here's the first one. Of chemicals found in personal care products, so your shampoo, your conditioner, your hand soap, 884 are toxic, 146 cause tumors, 218 cause reproductive complications, 778 cause acute toxicity, 314 cause biological mutations, 376 cause skin and eye irritants. This is actually from a House of Representatives report that was done in 1989. All right, scary statistic number 2. Did you know that 90% of cancer is not only lifestyle related, but environmental? And it turns out the home is the most toxic place, and it's where we spend most of our time. We may not have control over a lot of things, but we do have control over what we bring into our homes. So here's another scary statistic. Women who work in the home have a 54% higher death rate from cancer than women who work outside of the home. This is actually from a study the EPA did. It was over 17 years that they collected this data. There are more than 80,000 commercially available chemicals on the market today. The great majority have never been tested for safety, and new chemicals are continually being put on the market without safety tests. The Toxic Substance Control Act has not been updated since it became law in 1976. Dude, that was 41 years ago. 41 years. So much has changed in 41 years. This chart represents the amount of chemicals brought into our country and allowed in our food, our personal care products, our household cleaning products, and more. There are more and more chemicals being introduced every year with little or no studies on their side effects. Interesting enough, as the chemical production has increased, so has the rates for disease shown. Coincidence? I don't think so. One huge rise is the amount of glyphosate that is being used in our farms, mainly on conventionally grown corn and soil. This is a chemical that many countries have banned, but we still widely use it here in the US. It's linked to the rise of 22 different diseases. A study in 2015 in California found that 93% of Americans, out of I think it was like 150 people they surveyed, had glyphosate in their urine. And glyphosate is a known endocrine disruptor. This is also the same stuff that is Roundup, your weed killer. So if you're using that, please get rid of it. So what happens when your body is chemically overloaded? You might see something as catastrophic as cancer, but most of us feel it in other ways. Being tired, inability to focus, sleep issues, chronic inflammation, unexplained pain, fibromyalgia, skin issues such as adult acne, hormones, hot flashes, stress, anxiety, fear, depression. Are you seeing a trend? Nowadays, we sit around with our friends and we discuss all of our health issues. It did not used to be this way. So you might be saying to yourself, well, I don't think I have these chemicals in my home. I mean, seriously, I buy stuff at the grocery store. It's safe, right? Well, think again. Typical household cleaning dangers. Liquid dish soap. Leading cause of poisonings in the home for children under the age of 6 is liquid dish soap. Most brands contain formaldehyde and ammonia, and formaldehyde is highly toxic. It's also a cancer-causing agent. Dryer sheets. Oh, please, get dryer sheets out. Many dryer sheets contain chloroform, which is on the EPA hazardous waste list. And we're putting them on our clothes. They also have benzene, which causes leukemia. So think about it. You're putting your clothes on your skin all day long. This is your largest organ. So you're soaking your clothes in this hazardous waste, and then you're putting it on your organs. So here's the deal. Don't pick up a box of dryer sheets or fabric softener and expect to see a list of ingredients like you would on a box of cereal. That's because there are no laws in place which require the manufacturer of these products to list the chemicals. A lot of times they are labeled just as fragrance. If you get one thing out of this talk, please get rid of your dryer sheets. I know they smell pretty, but that scent is coming at a high cost. So let's just take a look at Clorox wipes. Look at the chemicals, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce them because they're like 16 syllables long. Those are linked to asthma, allergies, and respiratory problems. If you ever see the word fragrance in anything, avoid it like the plague. Tests have shown that there are more than 100 different hidden ingredients just in this one word, and most are related to asthma, immune system weakness, endocrine disruptors, and cancer. It's considered a trade secret, and companies don't have to disclose what's in it, but rest assured, it's never natural sources. The container itself has a warning hazards to humans and domestic animals, and some of the different scents say wash hands after use. All right, so seriously, you're putting this stuff on everything, and then it's telling you to wash your hands. And it leaves a residue. So Febreze, it contains over 80 known toxic chemicals. So again, this pretty scent is coming at a high price. So candles and wax warmers. Candles may contain petroleum-based wax, which means, yep, it's the same stuff you're putting in your gas tank. They also contain diphthalate, something like that, which can cause irritation to the nose, eyes, throat, and respiratory system. So instead of using candles or Febreze, a better option is to use a diffuser with high-quality essential oils in it. So I've just named a few common products that you could find in your house, but I don't want you to take my word for it. I'm just a blogger. I want you to find out for yourself. I'm issuing you a 3-cabinet challenge. After this little webinar, I want you to go to your cabinets and start flipping over the backs of all the bottles of everything. Read the ingredients on these bottles and go to ewg.com and look at their cleaner guide, or even just Google dangers of whatever that ingredient is that's on the package. If there's any ingredient on there that you cannot pronounce, it's time to start swapping it out. And you don't want to slather that stuff on your skin, plug it in your walls, or smell it. You don't want to wash your hair and have it in your bloodstream over your brain in 26 seconds. You don't want to clean your countertops and your butcher block and then eat the food off that same butcher block. Or even worse, clean your kids' toys and then have them stick them in their mouth. We are at a place where you just can't take things for granted anymore. You have to look at your products. You are the gatekeeper of your home and your family. So don't panic. There's super easy and not too expensive ways to change out those toxic cleaners for better ones. So the first thing you can do is make your own cleaners. A lot of them are super easy to make. They're not that expensive. And I have created for you a little ebook of all the different recipes. So if you look below this video, there's a little place to download that ebook. So download it, get going, or if you want to take the easier route, let me introduce you to Thieves Household Cleaner. So Thieves Household Cleaner is by Young Living. It's a concentrated cleaner that's plant-based and it's non-toxic. The smaller bottle there is 14 by 4 ounces, and it will make 29 16-ounce bottles of cleaner. So that's less than $1 of the bottle. And that's because it's concentrated, so you got to remember that. It's a little bottle, but there's a lot of stuff in it. You can also replace all the cleaners that you see in the right here. So yeah, no joke. Another bonus is it saves you a ton of cabinet space. So all you need is this one little bottle. It will make you an all-purpose cleaner, light, medium, or heavy degreasing. a window and glass cleaner, a hand cleaner, dishwasher soap, floors, walls, fabrics, carpet, you name it. This stuff does it all. For instance here, this is how you make an all-purpose cleaner. Just take a 16-ounce glass spray bottle, a cap full of thieves, and you fill it with water. That's it. That's all there is to it. So you can use that pretty much on everything. You can also use it for window cleaner. If you look at the EWG's website, the leading brands of window cleaner contain harmful chemicals such as ammonia hydroxide, hexolethylene, and chemical fragrances. So why not replace the stuff that you can't pronounce and that's dangerous with stuff that you can? All you gotta do is take water, white vinegar, thieves, and lemon essential oils, and you got yourself some window cleaner. Make it in like 2 minutes or less, and it costs less than the price of actual window cleaner you buy at the store. So I know what you're thinking. How the heck can this stuff work on everything? Well, let me tell you, it does. I've been using this in my house for at least 9 months now, and it really cleans a lot of stuff. This here is a picture. This is actually my pot. One day I started making soup for my daughter, and I walked away. Yeah, I did a total mom, brain fart thing. I walked away, and it cooked down into nothing. It was like charcoal. I left it on there for so long. I am so lucky I didn't start the house on fire. So I soaked this pot, I scrubbed this pot, I put it in the dishwasher like 4 or 5 times. And you can see I got the stuff off the bottom, but I never got the stuff at the sides. So I thought I was gonna have to toss it. But then I remembered this thieves scrub recipe that I once saw. And so I mixed baking soda with a cap full of thieves, and I made like a paste. And then I just slathered it on the pan. And then I went and read a book for like 2 hours, and I came back and I wiped it off. I swear I didn't even have to like really scrub, and it just totally came off. It was awesome. So on the right, you can see there's another fellow mom who did almost the same thing I did, and she used her thief cleaners to get her pot clean. So here's a grimy tub, and let me tell you, I have well water, so I get really grimy tubs. They're really gross. I have tried just about every bathroom cleaner in mine, and including one that I seriously passed out from. So when they say use a well-ventilated room, they really mean it. So don't use that toxic stuff that's gonna like kill you. Let's go with something a little bit easier on your lungs. Here's a little paste that again I made with a little bit baking soda, lemon oil, thieves cleaner, and water. That's it. And the other best thing about these is you could totally have your kids use it. No more excuses that it's a toxic chemical, they shouldn't be touching it. They can handle it, so they can do their chores. So you might be asking yourself, how do I get this magical stuff? Well, if you want to purchase the Thieves Cleaner, there are a few ways you can do it. You can purchase it right down below from the link, and you can buy it from me. The checkout is right at the bottom of the page. But if you want to become a Young Living member, I have an even better deal for you. Young Living has starter kits, which are awesome values. So you can purchase a Thieves starter kit, and it's like $160 value, or costs $160, but it's like a $300 value. So you're gonna get 2 bottles of the Thieves Cleaner. You're gonna get Thieves essential oil, which is different from the cleaner, and it's great for you, for your immune support. You can also get some toothpaste, which is great because if you look at your tube of toothpaste in your bathroom, it probably says do not swallow. I mean, seriously, why are we brushing our teeth with stuff that we should not even swallow? You also will get Thieves mouthwash, 2 foaming hand soaps, 2 Thieves spray, 2 Thieves waterless hand purifier, a 5 milliliter stress away essential oil, which is great. It also comes with a little roller ball, so you stick that roller ball around that stress away bottle and you just roll it right on you. It's awesome. You can get 10 samples of essential oil packets, 2 Ninja Red samples, which is another great product. It's like a supplement, and I take this stuff every day. It's awesome. And you also get Essential Oil magazine. And you will also become a member of Young Living, which means you're going to get 24% off any additional orders you do. So you can do cleaners, beauty products, personal products, and of course, essential oils. But wait, there's more. You guys, I'm so serious that I want you to get the toxins out of your house. So I want to give you a little push. And I'm going to personally give you 2 more bonuses. The first bonus is going to be free access to my online course, which is called Ditch the Toxins Bootcamp. So in this bootcamp, each week, I'm going to give you some homework and teach you how to go through each room of your house and get rid of the toxins. It's great, healthier living if you get this stuff out of your house. And that's going to start in mid-May. Bonus number 2 is you're going to get a set of dryer balls. Yep, I'm going to make you get rid of those dryer sheets. And some lavender essential oil. So you, instead of using dryer sheets, you just put a couple drops of lavender oil on the dryer balls and you just throw those in your dryer. They're actually great too. They help dry faster, so you use less electricity, and it's, your stuff is just going to smell good because it's lavender. So all information for all this stuff is down below. So just scroll on through, read it. It's information on these, information on Young Living. Read it over, and please, please, please do take a look in your cabinets. Really know what you're bringing in your home. Don't be blindsided because we're busy. Make sure you look at it, and for goodness sake, get rid of those dryer sheets. So you guys have any questions, fill in the form below, or you can send me an email at jen@homeatjen.com. So here's to good health. We'll see you guys later.